For a lot of people, the introduction of COVID-19 vaccines signals the return to some sense of normalcy, but for me it feels like yet another phase of the pandemic. I personally don't believe that the pandemic is over just because I'm fully vaccinated. That's why I'm still persistent in taking precautions like mask wearing even after receiving 3 doses of the COVID-19 vaccine. And in most situations, I feel like I'm the weird one out wearing a mask everywhere I go, because pretty much everyone I know has gone back to living life like normal without wearing a mask. Now, it's not that I don't believe in the efficacies of these vaccines. I do believe in the science behind these vaccines and I trust that they work. But what it really boils down to me is the fact that I'm still not mentally prepared to take off my mask and roam around freely acting like everything is back to normal. Since mass vaccination efforts started in early 2021, I've been seeing people around me going back to gatherings, socializing and living life like before COVID-19. And all I can say to them is, good for you. As for me, I've only taken baby steps to return back to my pre-pandemic lifestyle. While I no longer disinfect all the groceries that I buy, nor do I only step outside my apartment once a month, I still however choose to wear a mask whenever I'm outside. I still opt to order takeout rather than dining in at a restaurant. And among many other things, I still can't bring myself to be in crowded areas like a movie theater full of people to watch the latest blockbuster movie. So heading into 2022, I want to increase my risk tolerance levels and be a bit more adventurous when it comes to going out and doing things. That's because everything points to COVID-19 being something that we need to live with. It's not going away anytime soon, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed that the virus doesn't end up mutating to a form where it evades the current vaccines and put us back onto square one. Now, I'm probably not going to ditch my mask anytime soon, but a good starting point is to be comfortable or get comfortable being in areas where people are not wearing masks. The goal of this is to break free of my pandemic shell that I've been also comfortable sitting inside, and given that public health experts are suggesting that COVID-19 will soon be an endemic, I need to be realistic here and mentally prepare myself for the day when I inadvertently catch COVID-19. This has been my biggest worry throughout the whole pandemic, not because I'm worried that I can't recover from it. Being young and vaccinated means that my immune system has the upper hand when it comes to fending against serious complications of COVID-19. But my worries have always been on the long-term effects of COVID-19 onto the body. Right now, it's still too early to definitively know what the SARS-CoV-2 virus that causes COVID-19 does to the body. But the preliminary articles I've been reading do point to select individuals developing long-lasting health problems, and that's the main reason why I don't buy into the mindset that it's fine if young people get COVID-19 or catch COVID-19. They'll recover from it. Sure, I have a high chance of recovering from COVID-19, but I also have decades of life ahead of me, and the thought that COVID-19 can cause long-term health problems really scares me. Now, I do feel like this is borderline fear-mongering, but as the saying goes, it's better to be safe than sorry. But if there's something that these past 2 years have taught me, is that you should expect the unexpected and embrace uncertainty. And if you've watched one of my previous videos, you would know that I'm not necessarily a big fan of uncertainties. Now, I'm not hating on the pandemic here. In fact, I'm actually thankful for it because it has taught me the important lesson of navigating uncertainty. Like, the initial concept for the videos on this YouTube channel was to go outside and film things, and talking headshots like this is a byproduct of being stuck at home with nowhere to film stuff. But this year, I'm trying to push myself to execute some of the projects that I set out for myself in 2020, and I'll see where that brings me. But yeah, thanks for watching me ramble about all these things. If you want to hear some of my other thoughts about COVID-19, I wrote an entire article in March 2021 on my blog. That article is longer and has a bit more of a backstory to it. Hopefully this is one of the last videos about COVID-19 that I'll be uploading to this channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, and while you're at it, go ahead and smash that like button. I'll be sure to get you more videos about tech and lifestyle in the coming months. Happy New Year, and I'll talk to you soon.